There are rules that every man needs to live by if he wants to build a life worth living. Not suggestions, not guidelines. Rules. Non-negotiable principles that, once adopted, will fundamentally transform your trajectory. Today, I'm sharing 10 of them. These aren't soft, feel-good platitudes. These are hard truths forged in the experiences of men who have built extraordinary lives. Rule number 1. Your word is everything. When you say you'll do something, do it. No excuses. No renegotiations. No convenient memory lapses. In a world where most people's promises mean nothing, a man whose word is his bond becomes invaluable. Every time you break your word, even to yourself, you erode your self-trust. Every time you keep it, you build an unshakable foundation of integrity. Start small. If you say you'll be somewhere at 7, be there at 6:55. If you promise to send that email by end of day, send it by 3. Under-promise and over-deliver in everything. Rule number 2. Never stop building your body. Your physical health is the foundation of everything else. Your energy, your confidence, your mental clarity, your discipline, all of it is connected to your physical condition. A man who neglects his body is building his life on a crumbling foundation. You don't have to become a bodybuilder, but you need to train consistently, eat well, and treat your body like the machine it is. 3 to 5 days of resistance training per week. Daily movement, clean nutrition, adequate sleep. This isn't vanity. This is the baseline of a high-functioning life. Rule number 3. Guard your inner circle ruthlessly. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This isn't just a motivational quote. It's a statistical reality. The people in your life influence your habits, your mindset, your ambition, and your standards. If you surround yourself with people who are complacent, you'll become complacent. If you surround yourself with people who are driven, you'll be pulled upward. This doesn't mean abandoning old friends. It means being intentional about who gets the majority of your time and attention. Some relationships nourish you. Others drain you. Know the difference and act accordingly. Rule number 4. Master your finances. A man who can't manage money will never be truly free. Financial literacy isn't optional. Learn how money works. Learn how to budget. Learn how to invest. Learn about compound interest, tax optimization, and asset allocation. Start with the basics. Spend less than you earn. Build an emergency fund. Eliminate high-interest debt. Then learn to invest consistently. The specifics matter less than the consistency. Whether you choose index funds, real estate, or building a business, the key is to put money to work for you every single month without fail. Financial mastery isn't about becoming rich. It's about eliminating the anxiety, limitation, and dependence that come with financial ignorance. Rule number 5. Develop a skill that makes you dangerous. Not dangerous in a physical sense, though physical competence is valuable. Dangerous in the sense that you possess a skill so valuable, so refined, that you become irreplaceable. In a world where most people are average at many things, the person who is exceptional at one thing commands extraordinary value. Identify the intersection of what you're naturally gifted at, what the world needs, and what you find deeply engaging. Then spend years, not months, years, developing that skill to the point where you're among the best in your field. This is your leverage. This is your insurance policy. This is what makes you impossible to ignore. Rule number 6. Face your fears regularly. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's action in the presence of fear. And like any muscle, courage atrophies if you don't use it. Seek out experiences that scare you. Have the difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Start the project that feels too ambitious. Approach the person you find intimidating. Take the risk that keeps you up at night. Each time you face a fear and survive, you expand your capacity. Your comfort zone grows. What used to terrify you becomes routine, and you become capable of things that most people consider impossible. Rule number 7. Learn to be alone without being lonely. A man who cannot sit alone with his own thoughts is a man who doesn't truly know himself. And a man who doesn't know himself will be controlled by anyone who claims to. Practice solitude. Spend time in silence. Journal. Reflect. Get comfortable with the company of your own mind. The person who can enjoy solitude is never desperate. They don't enter relationships out of need. They don't accept poor treatment because they're afraid of being alone. They choose their relationships from a position of strength, not desperation. Rule number 8. Take radical responsibility. Everything in your life, everything, is your responsibility. Your health, your finances, your relationships, your career, your happiness. Even the things that happen to you that aren't your fault are your responsibility to deal with. This isn't about blame. It's about power. The moment you accept responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you gain the power to change everything in your life. As long as you're blaming circumstances, other people, the economy, or bad luck, you're powerless. Because you can't change things you don't own. Rule number 9. Protect your peace at all costs. Not every battle deserves your energy. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every provocation deserves your reaction. A high-value man is selective about where he directs his mental and emotional energy. He doesn't argue with people who are committed to misunderstanding him. He doesn't engage in drama that doesn't serve his goals. He doesn't sacrifice his peace for the satisfaction of being right. This isn't passive. This is strategic. Your attention is your most valuable resource. Guard it like the treasure it is. Rule number 10. Leave things better than you found them. Every room you walk into, every person you interact with, every project you touch should be better because of your involvement. This is the ultimate measure of a man. Not what he takes, but what he builds, contributes, and leaves behind. When you consistently add value to everything you touch, opportunities find you. People seek you out. Doors open that you didn't even know existed. And at the end of your life, you'll have something far more valuable than wealth or status. You'll have a legacy. These 10 rules aren't easy. If they were easy, everyone would follow them. But the path to an extraordinary life has never been easy. It's been intentional. Choose these rules. Live by them. And watch as your life becomes something remarkable. Subscribe for more content on becoming your highest self. The journey is the destination.